What was that Louis story? You had that funny Louis.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Whoo! I am just now on good ground with Louis, and I have not told him this story, but it was an infamous one in our group of friends.
Oh,
back
yeah.
in
I
the
don't
day.
remember it.
So remember Comedy Village? The old Boston?
Boston on 3rd Street.
A little bit.
It was on 3rd Street.
It wasn't CB's.
No,
No.
CB's was
McDougal.
McDougal.
So it was like that way, like
It
straight.
was on West 3rd. It was next to Il Molino,
Yeah.
Yes.
the firehouse.
Yeah. It then became like Zinc Bar.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. And so it was the Comedy Village in the West Village. The old Boston. It was the old
Yeah.
Boston Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And I used to bark Monday nights. There was like a show there that this lady Daniela put on.
Mm.
And I would bark and List would host.
Hey, all right.
And this was like when we first started hanging out. It was 2007, 2008. And we'd drink a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Christy, the waitress, would like feed us shots
Nice.
that we couldn't afford.
Yeah.
So you do like a double shot of Jameson, and then my barking got real good.
Ah,
You're out there like, what are you doing? You want to talk? I'm like, all right.
The legend of the drunken barker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I found out when I was barking, I found out it was like a cheat code. I could sit in the front of the place and smoke cigarettes and just hang out with all the comics. Like when it was warm out,
Yeah.
everyone would just hang out front, and I could just like chill and hang out.
was it Voss and Keith and Norton? And
But it was
those?
Monday nights, so it was like Norton would come around and he'd be like, shh. But it was like me, List, Ira Proctor, Dan Bolger.
Wow.
Like you would come around
A
sometimes.
little bit, yeah.
But once in a while, and then it was like Matt Ruby and a bunch of people would be there
Mhm.
just kind of hanging out. And List was opening for DePaulo, and List was like, I got to go around to the cellar. DePaulo's there. I got to get my check from last weekend. And I was like, great. And he comes back like he was hosting. So he like ran back out of breath. And he's like, Louis there. He's like, Louis there. And Louis was working on Chewed Up.
Oh!
So it was like he was building Chewed Up. And he's like, Louis doing sets. Go tell him we got a show working. There was like maybe 8 people.
Yeah.
And he's like, go tell him we got a show working. And I was like, okay, way out of my...
Classy. You're like, I'm going to tell him about the well.
I was like, and he's like, you better go, boy. Go get him. And I went over there, and Shaq, R.I.P. Shaq,
Oh,
the bouncer from the cellar, Big J introduced me to him, so he was the only person I knew really on the staff at that point.
Gentle giant.
Yeah, dude, the best. Shaq was the best. And I was like, Shaq, can I go watch Louis' set? Is he on right now? And Shaq was like, yeah, he's on stage. I'll let you in. So he like walked me downstairs. I watched the back half of Louis' set from the hallway.
Yeah.
He got off, and I was drunk. I was pretty drunk.
Oh, yeah.
We'd been drinking shots.
It's just a bad combo of drunk and
Excited,
and
Stardom.
nervous,
Yeah.
and your idol is like
Right.
one of the comedy gods gets off stage.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, he got off stage, and I was like, great set, Louis. And he's like, thanks, man. And I was like, the Village is working. And he goes, what? And I go, the Village is working. And he goes, I don't know. And I go, the Village is working. Well, like 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
And he like looks at me in like a very Louis way of like, and I go, I don't know what I'm talking about. And he goes,
Oh!
either do I. And then he just turned around and walked up the steps, and that was it.
Oh.
And dude, I came back. This is something that's burned in my brain. This is something because Joe is so animated,
Yeah.
like stuff. And I'm walking down West 3rd, and I'm coming to the thing, and he's going like this. He's going,
He does
you know that list?
Yeah.
He goes, what do you say? Woo! He goes, is Louis coming?
Yeah.
Is Louis coming? And I go, I told him the Village is working. And he goes, what? And I go, I told him the Village is working. And Liz thinks about it, and he goes, we're in the Village. And I go, I know. I just tried to sound cool. And he goes,
Oh.
it doesn't make any sense. And that was it. And then anytime Lou would come around, I mean, I quit drinking, but anytime Lou would come around, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, well, we've all had my famous one with Louis where I'm opening for him. We're having a good time hanging out in his hotel room. I'm sitting on his bed. He's at the desk. Liz is in a chair. I think Wolf was there, somebody else. And I thought it'd be funny to rip a huge fart.
Oh.
And he flipped. He's like, what the fuck was that? I was like, you're Louis. You're like the fart jerk-off guy. Like, what do you care? And he's like, you're on my bed.
We've been through this too, where like on the Daily Show, there's a clip of him being like,
Yes!
"I don't find farts funny.
Yes!
You're an asshole."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mark literally got this. Oh, sorry, what?
You want to tell us what you did last Wednesday?
No, what did I do?
You did this show with Louis.
Oh, I did a show with Louis. Yeah, I've like done because of List. I've done a couple shows with Louis. Have not brought up The Village is Working.
No,
I'm surprised List hasn't brought up The Village is
I
Working.
think he would find it funny at this point.
yeah.
I think he would go like, "Oh, well, you're," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I was being stupid. I was being